Hari Om Tat Sat. Welcome to Swami Jyotirmayananda Society, our journey to self realization. Please subscribe for the mystical meanings and to enjoy daily satsang. We are currently exploring the book Guru Bhakti Yoga, authored by Swami Shivanandaji Maharaj of Divine Life Society, Rishikesh, India, and narrated by myself, Swami Nikhilananda of Swami Jyotirmayananda Society, Sacramento, California. We are currently discussing Guru Bhakti Yoga and the Guru Purnima messages from the divine Swami Shivanandaji Maharaj. And yesterday we were reading the message given in 1957. So we will continue from there. Purity, Shauch, is the touchstone of divine life, which should have the power of transmuting all that is negative into the positive. So once we become pure, we start becoming perfect. All our negative traits start to shed away. The practice of purity covers the entire range of the culturing of emotions and whatever is implied by self restraint. So, in order to purify, it is not a simple thing. To get bad is easy, get bad company and quickly you degrade yourself. But to improve, it takes a lot of effort, self restraint, self discipline, hard work. It means the practice of the Shat Sampat. Shat means six. So Sampat means wealth. So six kind of wealth, namely control of the mind and senses, tranquility, forbearance, faith, concentration. So Shama, Dama, Satsang, Vichar, all these things are uh, Indriya Nigraha, sense control, all these things are part of the spiritual wealth that we accumulate. So, again, control of the mind, one, senses, two, tranquility, three, forbearance, four, faith, five, and concentration, six. So six kind of wealth is absolutely needed. And as we go deeper and deeper, sham, dam, uparati, titiksha, shraddha, and samadhan, these are the Sanskrit terms for these kinds of wealth. Purity is physical and mental. So, purity meaning as we purify, become divine, that has to be done at both the levels, keeping physical purification by taking good care of our body, taking daily bath and brushing our teeth, etc. And mental is to keep our mental health in good order also, since both are interrelated. As you know, these days there is more emphasis on mental health. In a healthy body should reside a healthy mind. Purity of thought naturally leads to purity of action, as well as the sublimation of the sexual urge. As we go deeper into our spirituality, the animalistic instinct in us, which leads us to sexuality, slowly starts to shed itself away. Purity of motive of life in general is preliminary in the practice of truth. Therefore, our intentions with which we do the act is much more important than the act itself. Non injury or ahimsa is love, indicated counterwise. Here, self restraint or yama is again incumbent. We have to have the principles of our rituals, restraint, spiritual practices. The meaning of non injury is complete only when it is implemented wholeheartedly in thought, speech, and action. So, violence can be physical with our hands, mental, verbal with our words, and mental with our thoughts also. So we have to be very mindful of how we are using our anger, etc. So the principles of love, compassion, mercy, fellowship, and goodwill are all entwined in the term non injury or ahimsa. Unless these principles are fully practiced, the virtue of non injury remains at the theoretical level, it remains artificial. So therefore it is important that we do these things with our heart and with our sincere approach. Whilst love is a direct expression of non-injury, its logical fruition is in seva, or in service. That much maligned term love, which is overly misapplied to sensual, selfish attachment, circumstantial sentimentality, emotional fixation, and superimposed self pity, etc., is indeed a rare plant that grows only in the garden of divine life. So, real love is very rare. Most people just love for at the external level or for selfish reasons, but when they themselves are threatened, then their love fades away. So it is important to have enduring divine love, and that has to be continuously tended and nurtured to make it blossom in all its glory. That kind of love is what we should be pursuing. Love and service are inseparable. Prem or seva. Prem is love, service is seva. They are both interrelated, intertwined. So too with understanding of and respect for the feeling of others. One cannot be said to possess love for humanity and yet be selfish and callous to the suffering of others. Our heart should melt like butter when we see others struggling. The selfless service is divine love in action. If you are able to cultivate and practice these three basic tenets of divine life, which in reality traverse the entire gamut of practical spirituality, then you are on the road to self realization. So, it's very important that we understand these foundational values, and unless they are deep within our unconscious, we cannot be called as sincere disciples. Till then, we are simply learning. The ultimate goal of human aspiration. Even a rudimentary success in this path is greatly conducive to one's peace and happiness. So, it's like climbing a mountain. Even a little bit of distance is taking us to a higher vistas, higher heights, and to the worthiness of existence, to the betterment of human nature, to the good of society and the world at large. So we start feeling that within and also helping others at the same time. A collective awareness of the great importance of divine life with its pragmatic values can surely contribute in a large measure to the promotion of world peace, solidarity, and fellowship. Brahma Vidya is, in other words, the knowledge of divine life, the central ideal of all spiritual aspirants, knowledge of Brahman. In this alone lies the salvation of mankind. May the blessings of the divine Guru be upon all of you sincere seekers. There are very few sincere seekers who are pursuing this effort with great faith and tenacity. So now let's move on to the important topic of Guru and Diksha. Diksha means initiation and why it is so sacred. Yoga should be learned from a Guru. The real meaning of yoga, it comes from the Sanskrit letter yuj. Yuj means to unite with God. So real yoga is to unite with God. And this is true all the more in the case of Tantra Yoga. It is the Guru who will recognize the class to which the aspirant belongs and prescribe suitable sadhana based on the Sadhak, the disciple. Nowadays, aspirants have the dangerous and wrong notion of imagining that they are highly qualified to adopt the highest form of yoga in the very beginning of their sadhana. So, that is the mistake that is commonly made. This is the reason for the early downfall of the majority of aspirants. They overestimate themselves. This itself shows that he is not ready to take to yoga fully yet. The real qualified aspirant will be humble enough to approach a guru, surrender himself to the guru, serve the guru, and learn true yoga from the guru. The Guru is none other than the Supreme Divine Mother herself, descended onto the world in order to elevate the aspirant. defy the Guru, then only. So serve the Guru, don't get angry, don't get frustrated with what the Guru says. His he is filled with love. Sometimes his voice may be hard or his directions may be a little difficult, but it's all for your benefit. Like the mother scolding her child, she loves the child intensely, that is why she scolds him also, for his benefit. So therefore we should have full faith in our Guru, and we should do it lovingly. So serve your Guru untiringly. He will of his own accord bestow the supreme blessing of Diksha upon you. Mantra Diksha used to be given to very worthy souls upon asking, and only when the disciple was ready. These days, most aspirants don't understand the deep meaning, but yet the Guru, through his grace, initiates the sincere disciples to help them on this path. So, with this, we continue this satsang. I will see you tomorrow, and we'll conclude it here for today. And we will continue this Diksha um, discussion, and we will move on to the limbs of Guru Bhakti. Hari Om Tat Sat.